Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Mac, bringing you guys another video. We got the coffee, you know it's gonna be a good day. Before we get started here, if you guys are wondering how to calm your emotions while you trade any instrument, but mainly Forex, this is the video for you guys. All right guys, so I got a bunch of requests on Instagram and comments and stuff like that about like my process and how I stay calm while I'm trading, how I stay calm throughout the whole process, not even just being in trades, and just how to accept day by day as a trader, how to control my emotions and all that stuff. I'm going to explain to you guys, in my opinion, 3 things that I think are the most important criteria to help keep you calm while you trade. And like I said, just keeping the emotions down, but the whole process in general. Again, these 3 points I think are going to help you guys a lot. Before this video gets started though guys, can you guys drop a like on the video and subscribe if you guys are new? It helps the algorithm and it helps promote myself and my videos and help people on a greater scale, and that's the goal of this channel. So let's jump right into it, okay? All right guys, so the first step I'm gonna leave right here is develop an edge in the market. Time on the charts and everything like that is great, but you have to find a strategy, you have to find a process and a system that consistently pulls profits out of the market, that gives you that edge in a market, right? Because you can look at the market like a casino, right? How does a casino consistently profit? Because they have an edge over everyone that comes, right? They have an edge over the probability model, right? And that's the exact same thing like within trading, right? You have to have an edge over the market. You can't just show up every day without any knowledge of what you're doing. Now, developing your edge can be done whether through mentorship or through maybe just through free YouTube videos online, but you're gonna find a strategy that works in the market, right? It could be support resistance, it could be SMC, it could be, there's so many out there, trend lines, whatever it may be. You gotta find a system and an edge over the market that you feel comfortable trading that strategy, right? And it has to fit for you, whether you're an intraday trader, whether you're a scalper, whether you're a swing trader. Find a strategy that works for you. And that's the same thing, edge strategy, it's the exact same thing. But find a strategy that fits your personality, find a strategy that fits your lifestyle, and then dive into that. Now, once you have your edge over the market, or when you're determining your edge, you want to be back testing that strategy over previous data to show that it worked. You can't just be given something and assume it automatically works. You have to go back on TradingView, and TradingView has obviously the feature where you're allowed to go back in time and look at previous data, look at previous charts, and then you can apply your edge over a period of time to see over a series of 100 trades if it has a high strike rate, over a series of trades if it's a consistently profitable strategy, right? And again, there is no strategy that's one shoe fits all, right? Everyone has a different way of seeing the market. So it's about finding someone that you look up to, or just literally by looking at the charts if you want to do it without having a mentor or anything like that, or someone show you. Find something that works for you and speaks to you, okay? So that's the biggest thing in my opinion, is finding an edge over the market and then testing that edge, whether that be through back testing or whether it be through forward testing, right? Going over the market like I talked about in previous videos throughout that day, marking out all the setups that happen towards your plan, and then just screenshotting them and journaling them, what time they happened at, and just all the trades that happened according to your plan, right? Not just any random trades like, oh, the market moved from here, the market moved from here. It has to be your system. And by doing that every single day, you're gonna develop a trading plan that fits that system. And that's the number 2 point here, guys, okay? So number 2 right now is develop a trading plan. So the first one is find your edge, and then with that edge, develop a trading plan. There's a quote, plan the trade, trade the plan. It's that simple, guys. So once you find your edge over the market and you're able to create a trading plan that has all of the variables you need to see before you take the trade, if all those variables aren't met, you don't take the trade. You have to be strict that way, whether what session you're taking, right? So a couple variables that I look for: what session it is, what time of day it is, and then I have a checklist of all the things I need to see for that trade setup to establish and for me to want to actually execute on the trade. It is very, very, very important to have a trading plan, guys. I find it extremely hard to be consistently profitable without a trading plan, because then you're just going off of emotions and you don't have that data to show you that what you're doing works in the market, right? So by having a trading plan, it honestly keeps it simple. You could have literally, if you wanted, you could have sticky notes on your monitor that have the checklist of what you currently want to see, or you can print one out and have it beside your desk, which I did and which I currently do as well. So that way you're always following the same system. And by following the same system, you're allowing your edge to play out. Guys, I'm just gonna interrupt this video for 2 seconds here. I just wanna remind you guys that the Amazon store in the description of this video has all my recommended books, stuff for my setup and stuff like that. And just, I get asked questions all the time about the resources I use to help me trade and all that stuff. So I put together an Amazon store. It has all of the stuff that I use currently in the description. And it's just easier for you guys to have it all in one area. So sorry to interrupt this part of the video, but I just wanted to remind you guys that, and let's get back to the video. You can't have one without the other. And I find myself at the very beginning of my journey, guys, for probably the first year, I didn't have a trading plan at all. I was just going off of, I think the market's gonna do this, I think the market's gonna do this. And the problem with that is there's no consistency. You're not acting on the same set of variables each time that the market delivers you, so you're not letting your edge play out in the market, right? Because your edge only works over a series of trades that you take to your trading plan, right? So they both go hand in hand, and they are both very, very important. So if you're one of those traders out there right now that doesn't have a trading plan and you kind of just operate off of, oh, I think it's gonna do this, take what you think in your head and the process you currently look at the market with, write it out, take screenshots of those examples, and then go back in price action and find that it consistently happens on a regular basis. Bust out some Excel or something like that where you can backtest the results and show that it's working and actually stays true to it. And then just use that. So that way you're technically still going off of what you currently thought, but instead of it being off of emotion and whatnot, it's strictly off of the plan that's sitting in front of you. That way it's consistently executed over a period of time, which lets your edge play out of the market, guys. So that was number 2, and I'm gonna leave it right here one more time, okay? And guys, number 3, this is probably one of the biggest points that I could mention, is think in terms of probabilities. Do not think in any given trade that this is the one that's gonna win, this is the one that's gonna win no matter what. Like I talked about at the beginning of the video, guys, it's like a casino, right? Over a period of people, over a period of time, the edge plays out because it's in terms of probabilities, right? Think in a probability-based mindset. When you think like that, you're not putting effort on each given trade, you're just putting effort and thought on a collective of trades, right? So you know if I execute X, Y, and Z, my setup, over a period of 10 trades, I'm gonna win 50%. Or 60% or 70%, or even less, but you have a higher risk reward ratio, so it works out net positive, right? So if you're going about it in a probability based mindset, and you know based on your system that, okay, there's a chance I can lose 3 or 4 trades before I get this win, then when you've lost 2 or 3 trades, you know that each trade you take now, according to your plan, is just one step closer and one trade closer to a win, right? And then you also know that over a series, say you go on a little winning streak, right? That's just probabilities working in your favor. It's probable that after a winning streak, you're gonna have a series of losing trades. So it could be win, 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 loss, loss, win, 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 loss, loss, win, 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 loss, 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 loss. But over a period of collective trades, you are net positive, right? So I found one of the biggest things that I did for trading, I used to think and put stress on each given trade, right? So I would have the textbook trade that would be following my edge, it would be following my trading plan, but then I would see my setup present and I'd be like, it's a win right here. This looks perfect. It has to work out. When in reality, it's just a random trade. And thinking in terms of probabilities, it's a series of random events that over a period of time, because of your trading plan, reach your edge and give you that edge in the market, right? So by thinking that way, it eliminates a lot of stress, guys, because you're not putting stress on the actual trade. You're able to see, okay, X, Y, Z, everything I want to see before I enter this setup is complete. I can check it off, set my limit or market execute. Then you've done your job, right? You've taken a trade to plan. And that's why I said at the beginning of the video, guys, plan your trade and trade your plan. That sentence there can help a lot, and just mentally think that over. Maybe write it out if you want to have that on your monitor or something like that, but just some affirmation like that that lets you realize that, okay, as long as I'm taking trades to my plan, it's a winning day, right? Because as long as you take trades to your plan, winning or losing days regardless don't matter, because over a period of time, you are winning in the market, right? I hope this helped, guys. I hope this type of sit down video helped, fast paced video. I appreciate you guys so much, and if you guys did enjoy these types of videos where I'm giving tips and tricks and stuff like that, please drop a like and drop a comment and subscribe if you guys are new. I appreciate you guys more than anything. It's unbelievable. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers and it's insane. All right, guys, so what do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday.